for your blog. So make sure you check out this website, namecheap.com, and enter your selected domain name. Whatever that name will be for your blog. You want to come over here and add it to your cart. You're going to need domain name and you're going to need hosting. When you get hosting, make sure you have shared hosting. If this is your first blog, you want to make sure that this is as cheap as possible if you're just learning, trying to get started for the first time. So go ahead and get the Stellar package to get started. So domain name and shared hosting. After you purchase your domain name and the hosting package, you may need to wait a little bit for the SSL certificate to validate. And if you go to where it says dashboard in your back office, you'll see your domain name. Then if you click manage, you can see everything here for your domain name. And then on products, you may see something like this where it says alert, and you'll see your hosting package here, and this is for the SSL certificate. If you click here, you may see this. Please allow 25 minutes for that SSL installation to complete. So it does take some time. After we do this, we can move forward and log into cPanel and connect WordPress. We want to make sure that we go to the domain list and we want to make sure where it says name servers. I'm going to click on this tab and we have three options here. We want to make sure it's on Namecheap web hosting because we have web hosting that we purchased from that package. And then save it. And we want to make sure we have enough time for this to take effect. So go do something. It won't take that long, but it can take up to 48 hours. So give it some time for that to happen, come back, and then we'll set up WordPress. You can see everything says active after giving it a little bit of time. Now we can go over to this little down arrow, and this will take us to our cPanel. You should receive an email with all of your login credentials to cPanel, but this will redirect, take us over there, and this is where everything happens. First, we want to scroll down and find domains. Make sure that, okay, it's here. If it's not here, you want to create a new domain and then add it here. So next, we want to install WordPress. So we're going to go over here, click there, and install. Make sure that on this one we want to select HTTP up here where it says choose installation URL. You're going to have all your info here filled out. Select your admin password. Under advanced, you want to back up weekly. So this will back up your blog, and then from here you can choose a theme if you wish. You can set this up later as well, and then you're going to put your email that you want the installation details to be sent to, and then we'll click install, and this will take a little bit of time. And there it is. From here you'll see your administrative URL, so that will take you so you can actually log in, and we'll do that in a second. If you click here, here is your blog, so everything is working. From here, the administrative URL, this will take you here. So now you can start working on your blog. Let's look at the settings. So over here on the side, you'll see the settings tab, and you can go through here, get these how you want them. You have your time zone, then under writing, let's see, all this looks okay. Reading, if you want your latest posts to display at the top. Discussion, let's see, comment, author must fill out name and email. This will help prevent bots from commenting on your blog. You can select an avatar if you wish. Media, this all looks okay. Permalinks, this one you most likely want to have, you don't want plain if you want this to show up. This will help you rank with search engines. Having the name in there, let's see, privacy, you can create your own privacy policy, and that's pretty much all you need to have for settings. There was one more thing. Let's see. On this one, comment must be manually approved. You can select that. You can come back later. There's a plugin that helps with spam that you can use for this to help approve comments. But for now, you're pretty much good to go with your settings on your blog. Next, let's look at the themes. So if you go to Appearance, click on Themes. I jumped ahead a little bit. I selected this one right here. I think it's really cool. But on this dashboard right here, this is where you can install themes that you like. So let's say if we want to find a new one, we can click here. There's a lot of free ones you can get. You can also purchase some. So right here, you can see some of these are installed. This one right here is activated. So let's say, for example, we really liked this one right here. Well, we can install this, and then it would show up in the dashboard here. Then all we would have to do is click activate, and then that would apply it to the blog. So makes it look pretty and structured a certain way. So keep that in mind. If you want to purchase a theme, there's a site here, themeforest.net, and you can actually go through here and find all kinds of themes that you might want. Just some ideas for you as you're getting started. Now let's go to pages, you can look at this. Here is the section for pages. This is different than posts. You can use this to make a specific page if you have the need for example, a landing page or a squeeze page, somewhere where people can enter their information if you're giving them like a free ebook or something like that. An offer, it could be a sales page. So this will have its own link, and then you can use this for that specific purpose, even within your own blog, and send them there. So if we view this, here's just a sample page. So this can be whatever you want, but it's an actual page, different than a post. So if we look at posts, this is where you would post articles. So I have a few that I put in here. And if you look at these are different than what a page would be. This is where you're giving content on your blog content. Within this article, you could have a link that goes to that page you created for that purpose. So if we want to look at this one, so here's an article about some things you can do for marketing in your business. And then as an example, there's this here. Well, yeah, I want to get the online blueprint. Then that takes them to a separate page for a specific purpose. So that's how you can use pages, and that's how it's different than posts. So next, let's look at in appearance, we have menus. We can actually organize the blog here. So just remember, in menus, you can create this any way you like and have a structure. Now let's talk about plugins. So plugins can be added to your blog, and they can help you with different things like SEO, security, if you want to have an online store, form builders. So there's different purposes for these plugins. If you followed all the steps, you should have a page that looks kind of like this, where you have your posts, and you may have a theme you have chosen, and you should be able to start building it out with your articles and content. And this is a project that I'm working on, trying to have more time to work on this project, because I know a lot of people are trying to implement this stuff and what they're doing online, if it's their business or even hobbies. And I know that some of this stuff can really help you. So feel free to check out this project. We have the online blueprint on here. And if you're watching on YouTube, please like, subscribe. And this really is taking me some time to build out, so there might not be too much on the socials yet, but I am really focused on sharing some valuable content I've learned. I hope you enjoyed the video. I really hope this helps you in your future projects, and especially if you've never set up a blog before. I really want you to succeed. Have a wonderful day.